I'm Kat and today I'm going to be talking about new makeup releases from February. So we've got quite a few this month, so we'll just get straight into it. So let me move over a little bit so I can pop up the pictures here. So first up I've got Singe Beauty, which they've released some new eye brushes. So this is an expansion brush set. So we've got 5 new eye brushes, which I have still yet to try her like original eye brushes, which I really want to get. So this is just expanding on that range, which I would probably love to get these as well. I'll probably go for the original set first when I do get a chance to buy it. But as long as I'm really enjoying them, I would probably end up getting this expansion set as well. So this is already available, which you can get the bundle for $55. So not much really to say about this one, but I do like Angie and her brand. I've tried her eyeshadow palette, so I'm sure I will love her brushes as well. Next up we've got Beauty Bay, and they released a new eyeshadow palette which is called Daydreamer. And I have to say, I don't know, when I first saw this and like the palette, I don't know, it didn't really excite me. It's quite muted and light. There's a lot of, I feel like, kind of like very light kind of beigey shades, you know, which I don't feel like all of them are necessary. If I look at the swatches, I mean, all the colours look different, I guess, but they look quite pink in the swatches actually. But I feel like there's just too many of them. Like, I'm sure you could have got rid of a couple and you'd still be able to create like the same sort of looks. The shimmers do look quite pretty, but yeah, I don't know, I just didn't really find this that exciting to look at, which I do quite like Beauty Bay. Like, I have got quite a few of their palettes actually, but I guess the ones that I do have, they have got more like vibrant shades in them. Like, I really like their monochrome like palettes that they've done, like the blue one, or it's like blue and purple, isn't it? The pink one, and they've got the green one. So I do quite like those ones. So this one is available now. This is £16 for a 20 shade palette. And it does say it's a limited edition, so if this is something you're into, I guess maybe don't leave it too long. I guess this is kind of like their spring, or coming into like spring release, I suppose. Next up we've got Revolution, and they've released some Air Blur Soft Matte Liquid Lip. So I do actually really want to try these. So these are also available now, and these are $6.99. But I really like how these look. Like, they've just got that, they're a bit like the like Korean makeup products. Like, they've got kind of like that blurry look to them, so I imagine they're a similar thing. And I do have like a couple of products like that, so I would be interested to try these ones out. Obviously they're a lot more like easier to get a hold of for me, whereas this is like in the UK. So yeah, I'm quite interested to try these out, and they've got quite a few different colours, and they've got 14 shades, so I'm sure there'll be a few that I'm interested in. Next up we've got Odens Eye, which actually came out with another collab collection. So this is with, what's it, Morgan Turner. So we've got 1 eyeshadow palette and then I think 3 lip products. So the eyeshadow palette is $43.99 and the lip stains are $13.99. So I have to say, again, with this one, like when I initially saw it, it was kind of like that Beauty Bay, like Daydreamer one. I wasn't necessarily like that excited about it, but I have watched a couple of videos of people like using it and doing makeup looks, and it does look a lot better, I think, in person, and like when you can actually see it in use. Like, this won't be one that I'm getting, but it does look like it has some pretty shades in it. And I haven't tried anything new from Odens Eye for a while, so I'm not sure like how their quality is going at the moment. I know some people have said they're a bit like hit and miss, so I'm not sure. I do still want to try some of their lip products though. I haven't tried any of their lip products. Like, I've literally just tried their eyeshadow palettes, and like the ones I've got seem to be fairly good. I think I had a couple of issues with like a few shades maybe, but overall I think they've been pretty good. Next up we've got Blendbunny, which I actually really love this one, or like I love the packaging for this one. So like, as you can see here, it's like this mermaid theme, and I just love like the front cover of this, like it's so pretty. Like I would get it purely just for that. So for the inside for this one, we've got like kind of some pinks and purples and blues. We've got a lot of shimmers in there. It's a bit more of a like a darker like mermaid palette, I guess. So looking at like the swatches, like they do look quite nice. Again, I have watched a couple of people do videos on this palette, and like they've done some very nice looks using the palette. So this would be one that I would maybe pick up in the future. And then next we've got Singe Beauty, which they don't release like a lot of products, and I'm not really interested in this release at all, but this is a collab with Street Fighter 6. So I did used to play Street Fighter, like, I don't know, mid-teens maybe, like mid-late teens. I've played it a bit. Like my favourite character was like Chun-Li, which I'm sure that was probably like every girl's favourite character, right? Yeah, so like I'm not really interested in like the like theme of this collection. And this is on a pre-order, and then shipping's going to be in March. So it looks like we've got 6 lipsticks in kind of like reds and pinks, like different kind of shades. And we've got blushes and highlights. So we've got 4 blushes, and then we've got 2 highlighters. And then we've got single, I think they're single like chromatic contender chameleon shadow set of 6. So they're like little like eyeshadows, or just like single eyeshadows. Yeah, and then we've got the massive palette, which I have to say I do not like the shape of this. Like it looks kind of big, and there's just like a lot of like space around the edge of the shadows. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of the shape of it. I would rather it be like a square, and then you can put like, I don't know, the shape on the front or something like that. But yeah, I'm glad they're collabing with more games, so like I will keep an eye on them, like see if they do any collabs with like games that I'm actually interested in, because like I would definitely pick something up from them. And then the last one I think I've got is SheGlam, and they're actually doing a Adventure Time collab. Now I'm not a fan of like Adventure Time. I don't really watch cartoons, I guess. Like, I'll watch like anime, but cartoons I'm not really much of a fan of. So this one is not for me, but like the collection itself looks quite good. So if you're a fan of Adventure Time, you might enjoy this one. So it looks like the full like collection is about £61. So that is a bit more expensive than some of the previous ones, I'm guessing because of the collab. But we have got a highlighter, an eyeshadow palette, a setting powder, 4 lip glosses, a hair drying cap, which I imagine might be the little extra in like the bundle, I don't know. You've got beauty sponge, a lip mask, and a blush duo. So looking at the palette, we've got some like pinks, blue, green, and some like neutral shades. So it's not like a full-on rainbow. Lip glosses, yeah, I mean the highlight is like a kind of bluey, icy blue one. It's quite pretty. Oh, it actually says here, icy blue purple. I was going to say the only thing I'd maybe be interested in here would be the like blush, but it's actually a cream blush, so I wouldn't really choose to get that necessarily. But it's the only thing that looks kind of cute. Like it's got the, is it Marceline and bubble gum inspired, so I'm guessing they're like the character names. So you got like kind of like a princess, and I guess like a vampire one. That's like 2 halves of me, like princess and then like vampire. So yeah, this won't be one that I pick up. I'm waiting for them to bring out another like makeup collection that I'm actually interested in, because I do really enjoy their collections. Like I've bought a few of them and like they've been really fun, so I'm looking forward to another one that I could get. So that's all the releases I wanted to talk about for this month. So let me know if you're interested in any of them, or if you actually picked any of them up, as I believe most of them are available. So I won't be picking any up this month, but hopefully maybe a couple of them I will be able to get in future, especially that Blendbunny mermaid one. I really love the packaging for that one. So like that's on my like to buy list just for the packaging. Yes, so let me know your thoughts, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!